Good afternoon, Cross Timbers. Today is Thursday, October 15th, 2020, and I'm Hannah Ekwall. Spirit Week, dedication ceremony, and more coming up next on Texan TV. In campus news, last night Tarleton ended its first ever Spirit Week with the conclusion of midnight s'mores with the President and First Lady at the Trogdon House. The backyard of the Hurley's residence was flooded with students and had representation from organizations such as the Purple Pooh, Plowboys, and many others. Spirit Week was held from October 11th to October 14th and included traditional homecoming events that adhered to CDC guidelines due to COVID-19. The rest of Tarleton's homecoming events will take place in the spring semester. Don't forget to log on to Texan Sync and vote for Homecoming King and Queen. Voting closes tomorrow, and results will be announced at the homecoming football game in the spring. In local news, on Tuesday, October 13th, a dedication ceremony was held to honor the late Chief Deputy Cody Keefe of the Erath County Sheriff Department. According to The Flash, they created a dedication garden and memorial stone. The ceremony took place at Three-Way ISD to recognize Keith for his participation with Backpack Buddies, an organization designed to bring food-insecure children meals for the weekend. Friends, family, and numerous others were present to honor Keith and all he's done for the community. And now, today's Texas, national, and international news from the Associated Press. A large fire that could be seen from miles burned an apartment complex Wednesday on the outskirts of Houston. The fire began about 6:30 in the morning at the complex near Katy, Texas. It is unknown whether the Harris County Emergency Services District Fire Department has reported any injuries or the cause of the fire. In national news, Donald Trump's son, Barron Trump, reportedly was infected with COVID-19. Trump acknowledged this at a campaign rally in Iowa. Apparently, Barron recovered from the virus swiftly by saying he had it for such a short amount of time, I don't even think he knew. Trump said, "Barron is just fine." President Trump used this opportunity to push his agenda of trying to reopen public schools, since Barron is the age of an 8th grader and got over the virus quickly. Trump went on to say, "It happens. People have it, and it goes. Get the kids back to school. We've got to get the kids back to school." In international news, Germany has confirmed that it will provide more than €500 million to help Holocaust survivors struggling during the coronavirus pandemic. The payments will be going around to 240,000 survivors around the world that are primarily in Israel, North America, the former Soviet Union, and Western Europe. World War II, now 75 years in the past, and Holocaust survivors are all elderly. Many of the survivors have many medical issues due to the fact that they were deprived of proper nutrition when they were young. Many live isolated lives, having lost their entire families, and have psychological issues because of their persecution under the Nazis. Each of the survivors will receive 2 payments of €1,200. In addition to the coronavirus-related funds, Germany agreed to increase funding for social welfare services for survivors by €30.5 million. For more of today's national and international news, we turn to the AP News Minute.
This is AP News Minute. The Senate Judiciary Committee is set to begin considering Judge Amy Coney Barrett's Supreme Court nomination on Thursday. During testimony, she told senators she would keep an open mind about controversial cases. President Trump told supporters in Iowa that Barrett is, quote, a great intellect and the, quote, right choice. He was in Des Moines for his 3rd rally in 3 nights, following a bout with the coronavirus. A Wisconsin judge temporarily blocked Governor Tony Evers' order limiting how many people can go into public places like bars and restaurants. COVID-19 cases and deaths are surging in Wisconsin, and hospitals there are overwhelmed. And strong, dry winds are fanning a massive wildfire in northern Colorado. The fire has burned more than 200 square miles. Evacuations are affecting communities near Rocky Mountain National Park. Mike Hempen, the Associated Press, with AP News Minute.
In sports, the two finalists for the Tarleton State Athletics Madden 21 Tournament of Champions were decided this week. This tournament, which included 16 Tarleton State athletes from multiple sports facing off in the popular football video game, Madden 21, will finally crown a champion after 3 weeks of tournament play. The two competitors are Tarleton State football players Bryson Collins and Benji Franklin. You can tune in next week to the championship game on Tarleton State Athletics' Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages. And now we turn to Kaya Fisher with the weather.
Hello Texans. Today will be a high of 72. Tonight will be a low of 48. It'll be a little bit still breezy, and tomorrow will be a high of 70.
This has been a production of Texan TV News, a product of the Texan News Service from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas. Watch us live on Apogee Channel 2.1 in the dorms at 12:30 weekdays. If you live off campus, tune in on Northland Cable Channel 9. You can follow the Texan News Service on Facebook, Twitter, and check out our website at www.texannews.net for all of your latest local, state, national, and international news. Today's broadcast was produced by Landon Davis, Kaya Fisher, Hannah Ekwall, Garrett Evans, Jacob Hernandez, and Katie Greer. Have a wonderful day, Texans.